Okay. Um, Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about why why about the Hindu religion as such. Um, how much I'm not sure how whoever is listening this one, how much he or she know about Hinduism, let's say. But I'd like to point out few things which make it unique. First of all, in Hinduism, there is a great concept of uh, rebirth or reincarnation. So we believe that everyone dies, but he will be born again, and we believe the soul of a person never dies. It just transfers from one body to another body. And there is another notion called karma. So karma will be always go with the soul. So if you do a good karma, if you do a good deed, it will be transferred to your next life. Your next life will be better. Let's say you were born in a poor family in this birth, but if you do a good things, you good the right things, you will be born again in your next life in a good family, which you will have a less struggle, a more comfortable life. But if you do a bad thing, if you do a wrong thing, then your next birth will be in a worse situation than this one. So there is a cycle. Like if you keep doing good things, you will move higher of your life and um, your conditions, and ultimately you will reach we call nirvana. Means you will be free from the rebirth or reincarnation. You will go to the heaven forever. You won't come back to the earth. So we believe that on earth we come back to suffer, to to get the fruits of our karma. So that's the part of the life. So the beauty of this concept is that I'm not saying that this is a fact. It might be, but I'm not a highly spiritual or that kind of person. Maybe spiritual leader might tell or have more authority to justify or to testify that this is the fact or not. But in a common sense, in common mind terms, I will say this is a very good concept because it motivates a person. First of all, it motivates a person to do good things in their life, because if he did the good things, the next life will be better. So he has the incentive to do good things. Second, even if you are having a bad condition, you are having a lot of trouble, you don't have to frustrate, because the Hindu says the bad thing happened to you because you might have done bad thing in your previous life. So you are suffering because of a bad karma of a previous life. So you kind of accept that. You don't get frustrated. You don't get um, wondering why this, why that. So it kind of pacify you. It's kind of justify you. It kind of be accept what you are, and also same time motivate you to do good things. Though you are in bad condition, but still it motivates you to do good things so that your next life will be better. So these are the two amazing concepts. That first, keep doing good things so that your next life will be better. And if you're suffering from the bad situation or bad condition, you don't have to beat yourself, because it might be a result of your bad karma from your previous life. So you can accept those and move on. So this is, I think, the great concept in Hinduism, and that's why the most of the Hindu are a a moderate people, not go to the extreme because of their bad conditions, and they kind of keep doing good things, and they don't harm easily to others. They usually tolerate and be content what they have. That's really an amazing thing I think I can think of. Second is also have a, you might have heard, we have many gods, like 38, like in our textbook, religious textbook, Hindu textbook says that we have 38 um, lakh or 3.8 million gods. So you have a choice to worship the god of your life. We have god for every uh, way of the life, every life of the life on this earth. Like we have a animal gods, we have the higher spiritual gods, a man-like god, we have also a plant god, we have also even let's say insect or the smaller gods. So you have an amazing diversity of gods. You can choose your own gods, and then we have a gods for when you start the work, when you have gods for fertility, you have gods for success, you have gods for wealth, gods for happiness, gods for good health. So whatever condition you are in, you have a god for to worship for. Then again it's amazing because you know which god to worship and when to worship. And after all, then you have also your choice of god. You might like Shiva, you might like Krishna, you might like Rama, you might like Ganesha, you might like Saraswati, you might like Lakshmi, you might like Vishnu. So you can choose your own god and keep worshiping it, devoted it. So there's another a kind of freedom to choose your own god and freedom to worship the way you like. There is no defined let's say a way to worship. You can choose your own way, and there is no defined terms like how often you worship, why should you worship. So it's completely freedom to you. So then you have freedom gods, then you have god for every situation, and then you have freedom to worship your own way. There is no restriction. How do you worship? So that's the second biggest things I love about Hinduism, that you have your own complete freedom. Freedom to worship, freedom to choose God, and freedom to choose your own path. Now, the third thing which I also admire about Hinduism is that it says that there are texts, the religious texts. Like we have the supreme text like Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and then we have Ramayana, and then we have another Vedic um, uh, different Shastra and Vedas. So they are the wisdom, they are the book of wisdom, wealth of knowledge. But in nutshell, I will pick up Srimad Bhagavad Gita and the one famous sentence. It says, "Do your duty, don't expect the result, or don't expect the let's say redemption of your duty." So it says your duty is to do or to work, but to get the fruit of those work is not in your hand. So don't worry about the fruits of your work. Keep doing your duty and you will be rewarded automatically. So you don't that's how you can prevent a person to get frustrated, that he works so hard and he don't get result. So that's the religious text says, like, he results in not your hand. Your hand is your duty, or you have to work. That's it. So you keep a person, and we all know in our life, we do our job, we do our work, we do our duty, but still we don't get always what we want, and we get frustrated. But if you believe in Hinduism, you say that do your duty and don't expect uh, fruits. Fruits will be not in your hand. It will be given if you deserve it. So that's another, I think, amazing concept. So I like these three amazing concepts which keep a person sane, not get frustrated, and always motivate to do good things in the life and be content and make a progress, make a good living and good life, uh, not harming anyone else, and be a peace at your life and peace with the world or the society. Okay, Jai Hind.